We're here live on a Monday. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing
It's
okay.
pre-show. Everybody,
I'm doing.
I know everybody should be surprised because guess what, guys? This is our last show. This is our last.
I'm not
show.
joining in. I'm not joining in with the lies. Y'all know the Holy Hill don't lie. I ain't got time. I'm not doing it. If this is his last show, we found out when y'all found out, and bon voyage.
I mean, they did the same thing with WCW, right?
Bon voyage. Buen provecho, as they say in Italy. Have a good meal.
Oh, now you know Italian, aren't you?
Yeah.
All sorts cultured, bro.
Thank you.
So.
Very much so. Very much so. Listen, welcome to the 104th episode. Ja has been trolling people all day online. It is his favorite day. It's the day of fools, and Ja is enjoying being foolish.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is our last show. This is the last episode of the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast.
Bro, you have got to stop being the boy that cried wolf and either pull the trigger or stop.
I mean, that's why I'm getting everybody, the chance to say goodbye today.
All right. When I don't come back next week, y'all blame Ja. when I take it literal because that's what the Holy Hill would do and don't show up on Thursday, y'all know why. I'm still going live. I got a surprise on Thursday.
Yeah, so. I heard about that, Casey Starr.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, that man was crazy, but he really didn't want to get into the details because there's receipts, there's text messages.
So for those that don't know, there is a special after the ending of this podcast called the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, episode 105, where we're going to have the battle of the Beefy Boys between the Holy Hill versus Chris from Heels for Life.
It's not a battle. It's not a battle.
Whatever you say, Casey Starr. Your new name is now Casey Starr. Just so much.
No, you definitely shouldn't have called me that because
I'm calling you Casey Starr.
We were questioning your Diddy last night, so you should stay away from.
First off, pause. Don't question my Diddy. Pause. I don't even know what that means.
No, bro. Your level of Diddiness, you're like somewhere between "Been Around the World" and I.
That's crazy because I've never. I'm very,
Your level, yo, dad. This dude is a diddy do. I don't know. Wow. I don't know what he's talking
crazy.
about.
That's impossible since I have a baby on the way.
For those but you don't. But you don't.
I have a baby on the way.
But you don't.
There's a baby on the way.
But you don't.
Yes, I do. I don't know why you keep saying that I don't when you know that I do. It's the truth. Well, you listen. You're going to be a godfather. And uncle. You.
Who?
You.
No, he's definitely not that. At least not me. Not me. I don't know about.
You're gonna be an uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Yeah, you speaking things into existence right now, bro.
He wants it. It's not happening. He wants it though. That's the funny part. You can tell the difference between this is our last episode and I'm having a baby.
This is our last episode. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna have enough time to be dedicated to y'all, and my unborn child is on the way.
If you build it, it will come, my friend.
Yeah, if you build it.
Don't tell me about building anything or coming on anything. That's none of your business, sir.
He's just trying to help you have this baby.
I'm already having the baby. The baby is on the way. Thank you very much.
It's not your actual girlfriend rejected this sentiment on Facebook.
She didn't. She just sat there and didn't say anything because she knows it's true. She's
kind
of mad at me. She's mad at me because I basically told Facebook. You know what I'm
saying? No. There's also a timestamp on the picture you posted.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Everyone else has congratulated me
because they're stupid. Listen, for all of you that follow,
don't call my friends stupid.
They're not stupid. They had a foolish moment because it's April Fools and people like you think you're pranksters. I pull real pranks. If I wanted to prank you, you would know it. You would feel it. I felt none of your pranks. The show's not ending. You ain't got a baby. Boo.
But I do have a baby on the way.
Boo.
From June 1st, 2004.
Exactly.
No one told you to go read it. Shut the fuck up, don't.
Exactly. But the fact that he's still dragging it is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like, go drag it on Facebook with all the gullible people today. Go drag
I
it.
have a baby coming.
Go drag it with them. Who? You're carrying it? Cut it out. Stop it.
Wow. No, Sin's mom is carrying the baby. Okay.
Oh no. He's not even here to defend himself.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my problem. Who told him not to be here? It was good, D1. How you doing, Brody? Listen, I try to tell these guys, you know what I'm saying, that we're ending the show. You know what I'm saying? To have a baby.
Are you really gonna listen? We only have 2 hours. We have an hour and 45 minutes now.
We could have a longer time, but you guys want to take forever,
That's not true. You set the show.
No, it's your fault. It's your fault.
You set the show. Thank you.
I did what?
Yo, Dan, thank you. Tell him the joke ain't funny so we can get a new joke and move on. New joke, move
Why
on.
would I? Why
Let's get it going. We're running against the clock right now.
And your joke is trash. Start the show.
You guys are haters. It's okay. Listen, I need everybody to share this. You know what I'm saying? Share this live. Give us a like, a thumbs up, a love, a heart.
We're getting 2 shows this week, Dan. 2 shows this week.
Yes, you guys are getting 2 shows this week. Damn it!
WrestleMania week. You heard? We pulling up twice.
We busy. You know what I'm saying? All right. You know what I'm saying? We about to run this shit and be busy, just like CM Punk's mouth was earlier today. So, without further ado, let's go.
Run it.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Wolfpack is back. Yeah, we back. It's the Wolfpack.
Welcome to the Wolfpack.
Hall Nash 6, we the real click. The trio hit me with the tag and I'm still lit. Ric Flair in a leer, that's a real flip. We the illest, and I don't even feel sick. Pockets on swole, that's a buff bag. Well, so many bars, what's in a cell? Hell, money in the bank, what you call that? Bail, we some street prophets, tell them hold that. This is a hot take, you pancake. Wolves in the air, it's the handshake. I'm stone cold like when you hear the glass break for the mouth. That's a little bit of healing face. Sweet chin music, it is not bad. I'm about to hit job with the hot tag. Ask Kent, keep him with the star where the wolves at. 7:30 every Thursday, it's the wolf.
Here's a hot take, the opposition's dead, man. No pop, burning down the industry in darkness where the curse stomps. Some sharp shooters in your house, we the hitman. Let's treat whoever was no shade kid, you's a big fan. Name another better, doesn't matter, we don't rock with hate. Strictly for the culture and our nation, cause we dominate. Wanna brawl, we all in, and don't care who we gotta face. Toss them off a balcony like New Jack and give a smiley face. Little extreme, but for my ooses, we on go time. Pushes over the end, somebody yowing, that's a bloodline. Unapologetic, totally non-stop, we cross lines. Got Thursdays in a death lock, somebody tell them it's showtime. Real honor in this pack, we the foundation. Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back. It's the Wolfpack. Wolfpack is back. Yeah, we back. It's the Wolfpack is back.
The intro gets better and better every week.
Song never fails, man.
Yeah, it's up to you. Just because I don't like you. I don't know why I don't like you. I just don't like you.
What's up, Mrs. Fatu? Kimmy was goody.
That was goody. I'm surprised Ginger ain't run up in here yet.
I
think Ginger's sick of my shit today. So
listen, everybody is.
Why? I ain't do nothing.
Almost every day, yeah, bro. Listen, bro. You can choose not to troll one day of the week. It's good for your spirit. It'll be good for your soul.
If there's any day to troll, today is the day.
It's his day. It's his holiday, and I get it. But you got to make it good. I need you to come way better with your pranks next year.
Heard you. Well,
I'm not gonna lie. I fell for the first one.
You did? Oh, you gullible son of a gun.
You did.
I did.
You gullible son of a gun.
I went on Facebook. I was like, wait.
I'm glad you admitted it, though. I'm glad you was man enough to admit that you fell for at least one of his tricks today. So you know what, John? I give it back to you. You got one of us. So listen, for that alone,
my uncle called me. He's like, "Yo, you did something you want to tell me?" I was like, "Yeah, April Fools."
I took the L on the first prank.
I'm so mad you got anyone, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I
got 70 likes.
I'm so upset at this. I'm so upset at this.
Why?
Because, bro, it's simple. Like what? Like
people don't always do, April Fools, but I digress. By the way, I need everybody to share this because I can't share it because apparently Facebook is blocking me from sharing things now all of a sudden. I
can't tag you when I do the Facebook post for the show either.
I don't know why, but listen, guys, we are normally here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. ish. No, I'm not in Facebook jail. I'm
gonna fix the Twitch to this before Thursday.
Okay, I hope so.
The Twitch is spelled wrong. That's what he's gonna tell you. Go follow us on
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast.
We're only on Instagram for 1 hour.
Thanks for telling you want to talk? You want to speak this?
We're only on Instagram for 1 hour. Then you got to go over to Twitch, which is spelled Who is Quez, and the E is the 3. The 3 that you see is an S. My apologies. He was spelling like that.
WHOISQU3Z. Thank you. Or you guys can just click the link in the bio if you're watching this on Instagram. Or you can
pull over, bro. Stop driving.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, no, watch us. You know what I'm saying? Wolfpack and drive.
That's not a thing.
Use the Bluetooth, bro.
That's not a thing.
Why not?
Yo, Ziggy, what's good, Brody?
Ziggy. It's good.
Let's get to the show, man. Because Josh split it into 2. He wants to talk about something tonight. Something Thursday.
I mean, hey, I wanted to do the show last week, but certain people who shall not be named did not want to do the show all of a sudden because other people who should not be named
show.
I'm just going to be on the show.
I'm just going to say for the 100th time. Fix
your camera. You're blurry.
It's going to fix itself. I always get clear. At least I'm doing.
That's crazy.
I'm going to say for the 100th time,
like Velveteen Dream.
Jaquez can start his own show.
I did.
I insist Jaquez start his own show and we do multiple shows a week. I insist. I insist. And a lot of you would love to talk with Ja. Stop playing. If we do a Jaquez Says show, once Jaquez Says, I just named your show. Jaquez Says once a week. Invite Ginger. Kimmy, you'd pull up, right? Who else would pull up? Everybody would pull up. Jaquez Says it's coming soon.
A Q&A with Jaquez?
Jaquez Says.
That's what it is. That's because my name is. By the way, my name is Joanne. My name is Joanne the Quez Johnson. All right. Next to me is the Holy Hill Jared All-Star. And beneath me
say my tagline. Say my tagline.
Hasu Oba Toka.
Thank you.
Kinshasa.
No one cares. I don't care. Me not care. Me not care. All right.
Kimmy says she gonna pull up at Jaquez Says. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I'm trying to expand the network. We already have a network of wonderful shows.
Yes, we do. You have the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. You have Embrace Your Thirst. You have the Heels for Life Podcast. You also, on our brother network, or sister network, whichever you want to call it, you have the Jobbers Tears Podcast. So there's like a lot of podcasts that you guys can definitely tune in.
You missed one.
Embrace Your Thirst.
Heels you said it. Embrace Your Jobbers Tears. And now we're about to add Jaquez Says.
Well, not about that. No, we're going to have the All-Star highlight.
No.
Where for an hour straight, he will start talking trash about Sasha Banks.
That's
AKA Mercedes Renado.
I have nothing to say about Mercedes Moné tonight.
Matter of fact, we're going to start a show on Fridays called the For My Love by Dark Hint. And it's going to be him dedicating an hour to Cody Rhodes and to Tony Storm and to CM Punk.
Here's the thing. Nobody wants to listen to Kent talk about Cody Rhodes for an hour. No one wants to listen to me talk about Sasha Banks for an hour. They want to hear what Jaquez says.
Heard you. You know what Jaquez has to say? You freaking cheated last week. I went back and watched the footage. I went back and watched the footage.
I did not lie out loud every time I marked.
No. You did. You didn't have to. I counted, and I counted the amount of times. I had 5.
False.
5.
I said it 5 times.
5.
Mark 5.
5. He had 7.
False.
7. There was several times you did not count his.
Yo, Sin, while you were gone, before you got here, Jaquez insulted you and said that he got your mother pregnant.
Yeah, I did.
I just want to tell you that, bro.
That's how he was going.
Because
that's not my bro. That's my son.
Because you my bro, and I'm on a show with this guy.
You came out of my nuts, little nigga. You my son.
See? He's disrespectful. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. But listen,
when Ja has on anything black, I'm just going to be fucking.
Yes, the pre-show counted, Dan. I started then. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, bro. Because I deal with this nonsense all the time. What reason I gotta lie?
You really want to keep coming at me, Casey Starr?
Well, that's not an insult to me. Okay, I didn't do anything.
Heard you.
Insult to me.
You engaged into the conversations, but it's okay, Casey.
I didn't engage anything. I spoke at
whatever you say, Casey. So let's get into what are we doing today?
You already know, bro.
Since we didn't end it last week because we didn't do the show, acknowledge these. Anyway, so I am very disrespectful. I am on one. Okay, heard. I'm a whole vagina. No, I'm actually in your mom's whole vagina.
He's actually about to have us acknowledge 3 women because we didn't finish Women History Month. He's so dedicated to women. Let me tell you something. I don't know what y'all got going on. Don't surprise me later on in life. Just tell us who you are now.
I'm a straight man that loves banging Sin's mom. Now, who would you like to highlight, Dark Hint?
I'm going to
start.
I want to see if you fools on April Fool's Day, if y'all like foolish or not, if y'all follow my lead.
I want to know if you're going to troll us like you did last week.
I'm going to start with Naomi, aka Trinity. I'm going to start with her. She's a trailblazer. She is phenomenal. When the women's revolution took place, her, Sasha, and Tamika, that's her name.
Tamina.
I made her black and not Samoan. They had the hardest faction out of those 3 women groups when they was all popping up. Paige had hers, Charlotte had hers. No, Sasha, Trinity, and Tamina. That was for us, and she did an awesome job then. Yes, I make fun of Naomi because she has the 5 butt moves of doom, but at the end of the day, her impact is her impact, and I want to honor her for not just being a great wrestler, but a great wife. Because she came home to be with her husband before the biggest show of the year, the Super Bowl of wrestling. You haters. She's where she's supposed to be, on the Super Bowl of wrestling. So now, what other 2 after I highlight Naomi would you highlight?
Wow. If there's a joke going here, I don't get it. But I was planning on highlighting my female goat, Lita.
Nah, see, you missed the point. It's so crazy. How did the show end Friday night? How did it end? SmackDown.
Oh,
it's okay. He wants to go with the whore of wrestling. Go ahead. You want to go with the original Jada Pinkett of wrestling?
We could have had a 3 black women moment.
I'll go overseas
and then you jump out the window and you say Lita.
Because wait, you didn't notice how last week he said Miss Jackie, and then he tried to switch it to fucking Sherry? Or didn't you do that shit? You did that the week prior. This is what we do it last week. The week before that, you tried to switch it from Jackie to no, sorry, you said Miss Elizabeth.
I did.
Right? Okay, got you. So he says Naomi. Clearly, I'm supposed to say Jade.
Yep.
And you are supposed to say Bianca, but you want to go for the biggest whore in wrestling.
How do you not say Bianca?
I did Bianca.
Why you go for the redhead? Why you go for Becky Lynch's mom?
Thank you, Sin. John, stop cursing so we can get sponsors. 130 episodes.
Fuck yourself.
130 episodes. We're still doing this.
130? You can't even count.
What's
that, Steiner math?
103?
This is 104.
I'm booked to 2026, so.
Got you. I'll think about extending your contract.
You better think about where the money coming from before I really leave. No April Fools.
No yeet.
No April Fools.
Oh man. All right. So clearly he no, you stick with Lita. You stick with Lita. Okay, you're whore. Okay, I'm go with Jade. And for a second mention, I'll go with Bianca.
Thank you. Because you messed it up, Kent. You messed it up.
Like
I did.
You messed it up.
You have one damn job to end this thing correctly, and that's what you're gonna do.
You messed it up.
All right. Time to play some games, y'all. Time to play some games. So with that being said, I can get rid of that. Is there a national anything this month?
No.
National Spanish month?
It's national my birthday. It's Aries season, and we outside.
Okay, no one cares about that. So is there there was a national what? No, when is the Spanish Heritage Month?
This isn't Spanish Heritage Month.
When is it? I don't know. Okay, whatever month it is, we'll figure it out later, probably for Thursday show. But for now, we're gonna play some games. All right. So this is very interesting. I want to see where we go with this. So, erase one legend from each row. All-Star, you can go first.
Okay, cool. So we erase. This is messed up. The first line is messed up. So the first line is the most messed up. So I'm gonna go from bottom to top. You erase Edge. You erase Brock. You erase Stone Cold.
Wow. Dark Kid.
Edge, Brock. Dude, that top line is impossible.
That top line is messed up. So no matter, doesn't matter who you say, it's ludicrous. That's why I hate these games.
Keep the top row.
That's why I hate these games. It doesn't matter who you say. You're gonna say The Undertaker, you're stupid. You're gonna say Cena because all black wrestling fans love going at John Cena because that still doesn't erase his impact.
Cena, Triple H, Orton.
Yes, that's
so. Who do you have? Dark Kid?
I got Edge, Brock, and Triple H because I'm not taking anyone off the top.
That's what I'm saying. This is
wow.
No, Ja, you know what you're doing. I said Stone Cold because I was being honest about impact. I'm not taking away the Legend of Undertaker or the impact John Cena has had, especially community-wise. So doing the game is automatically makes you be a jerk with the top line. I said that. So listen, I'm also not going to be a sheep like you want everybody to say Cena because you're a troll. So automatically, I
didn't even make this. So my I'll go from the bottom to the top. Okay, like I do with Sin's mom. So I'm going to go with Edge. I'm going to go with Triple H. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to go with Cena.
That's
just my personal.
Bro, you did not say anything crazy. That is any black wrestling fan's answer. It's exactly why I said Stone Cold. And everybody's mad at me in the chat because you set people up to say Cena. Why we always got to hit on one superstar? We make fun of Cena all the time. I don't understand why. At this point, I don't know why.
That's premeditated murder. So go ahead if you want to sit there and say that. Facebook.
I really don't understand why we don't like John Cena so much.
I mean, listen, Dan said each one had the top, made a huge impact. I mean, listen, it's preference. It's preference.
No, every answer here said Cena, you loser. Every answer. What are you talking about?
Wait, let's look at the comments. Let's look at the comments. Okay. Yeah.
We don't have to look. They all say Cena. What are you talking about?
Cena, Triple H,
We're just
Edge,
We're gonna drag
okay, got it. Okay. Damn. Okay. Damn. Damn, Cena D's, Cena Brock. Okay, all right. Cena Lesnar. Okay, you know what? All right. Hey, someone at least said HBK.
Whatever, bro.
Someone said HBK. I'm surprised you're not mad at that.
No, Ethan know he wilding, but I'm not stressing that. He know he wilding.
Dan said, "Fuck it, he's gonna pick Undertaker."
Exactly. That's what I said when I said Stone Cold. That's what I said. That's why I said Stone Cold, because it's like whatever. Like, okay, I guess I'll just jump out the window. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
It's a stupid question.
Here's another one. Top 5 wrestlers that are due for a title run in 2024.
Your mother.
Your sister.
She's a champ. She is absolutely due for a title run. Give her the title.
All right, so who's your top 5 that you think should get the title run this year?
Here's the thing, right? And I know we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to touch on it real quick right now. CM Punk said something very important today. He said this exact phrase multiple times: main event talent. And I touch on it weekly, but I never said it like that to the clarity that I think everybody should understand it. There are only 5 to 10 main event guys in every promotion. Everyone is not a superstar. That's not how this goes.
Okay.
So with that said, who's due for a run? Who's inched their way into the talk about it? Swerve. Swerve has inched his way into the main event conversation. Congratulations to him. You know who's in a title conversation for a tag team? The Creed brothers. The Creed brothers should have tag team championships before the year is over. Don't care what, when, how, why. Give it to the Creed brothers. Who else they're going to give a belt? Trinity. Naomi's going to have a belt before the year is over. Holla at Naomi. Who else should have a belt? Cody Rhodes should have a belt at some point this year, or the children are going to boycott WWE. I think y'all want the children to boycott WWE. This is what I'm saying,
kids,
podcasters. Exactly. I think y'all forgot when we were kids and we used to love wrestling.
And you used to say fuck us too. So what are you talking
about? We don't want kids to enjoy their wrestling. And I absolutely want kids to enjoy their wrestling. Therefore, I believe that Cody Rhodes should have a belt. And my 5th person who should have a title.
So you had Swerve, Creed, Cody. Who was your
I said someone before Cody, didn't I?
Who said before Cody?
Swerve, Creed, Naomi.
Okay, all right.
Naomi, Cody, and this is a tough one. Jack Perry.
Dark Kent, you have your mic muted. You realize your mic is muted, right?
My bad. Obvious answers here: Swerve, Damian Priest, Cody, Main Event Jay, and CM Punk.
Okay. Top 5 wrestlers for me that are due for a title run in 2024: Swerve, Will Ospreay. I am gonna have to copy off of All Stars list. I am gonna pick the Creed brothers. I am gonna go with Daniel Garcia. And last, Mercedes Moné. All right, sounds fair. I think that sounds fair. All right. Anything? Well, we got Montez, Main Event J, and J. Okay, I mean, heard. She loves us some J. So, how about this? Name this wrestler who has a high caliber in-ring ability but low promo ability.
Oh, there we go. This is reverse of normal wrestlers that we talk about all the time. Because normally we talk about wrestlers who have real big promos and real little in-ring ability. Wink, wink. Most of your favorite wrestlers.
Well, we got 2 of those. I got them both.
Oh, why are we doing both, bro?
So go with this. Go with this one first. In-ring ability, but low promo ability.
Right here or like ever?
Ever. Like we can pick from wherever. You can pick from wherever.
Landstorm.
Keith Lee.
In-ring ability, but promo is trash.
Serena Deeb.
Mercedes.
Okay. Her finisher is trash. I've always said Kent was right. I want to clarify that if your signature and finisher are trash, your moveset's kind of dull. Her finisher is trash.
The worst.
It is trash.
Okay. Who else you got? In-ring ability, top notch, promo
Will
ability.
Ospreay.
Now, Ospreay's promo was kind of been on point.
Y'all just like the accent. Y'all are weirdos. I don't want to hear
Bro, stop hating, bro.
Trash on the mic. Ricochet
ability.
All of you said Ricochet.
Ricochet, definitely.
That's a good answer.
Dark
Kent, definitely. I like that.
In-ring ability, please.
What are you talking about? Miz gives great promos.
Miz will actually fall along on the next list.
I'm not letting y'all do that to Miz. When Miz wants to work, when he wants to work a match, he works it. Him versus Gunther is a good point to that.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels what?
Shawn Michaels promo.
Shawn Michaels what, Ja? Shawn Michaels what?
In-ring ability is amazing. Promo is okay.
Excuse.
Dean Malenko, definitely the king of that.
Thank you. Let's say some real options again, because we're not just taking shots at people's favorite wrestlers because you want to take shots.
Chris Jericho.
No, Chris Jericho's a great promo when he wants to be.
But he has better in-ring or better promo?
No, it's not swayed like this. He's more even. It's not swayed like this.
Ready for this? All the luchas they used to put in the first match of Monday Nitro.
Well, they can't talk in English, so
that's like Psychosis, Juventud.
That is very racist.
That's very racist.
It's not racist.
That's racist.
Those matches were phenomenal.
That's racist.
Really? So you're asking somebody who came over here straight from... You know what? I'm not going to do this. That's racist. I'm not going down as being racist with you.
Gable recently has upped his promo game. Thank you. So
thank you.
Gable would have been, but recently his promo's not disgusting.
Perry Saturn.
No, Perry Saturn wasn't a great wrestler either. He was a brawler, and he would actually hit people in the ring. And he has a lot of stories where he went too far.
Ooh, he said Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. I might have to agree with that one. Pete
Dunne's promo game was good when he was with Riddle.
I saw some decent promo.
No, neither one of them give a decent promo. That's a good answer.
I mean, hey, someone said Jericho would say some lame shit, nanny boo boo, you stupid fat idiot, and you'll be eating that trash up. See?
He would. He would do that.
Let's go for the opposite now. Who has the promo ability but no in-ring ability?
All right, we already know my answer. For those of you who don't, that means you don't follow this show nor
The Rock.
Show.
The Rock is the Rock.
List. The Rock will forever be at the top of this list. If you think The Rock has some in-ring ability that I don't know of, please point me to the match. I'm not saying the man can't tell a story in the ring. He can't wrestle in the ring like his daughter.
Cut you off, but I thought of another person with amazing in-ring ability but bad promo. Bret Hart. All right, so continue.
That's actually a perfect example. Hold on, Ken. You got a problem with The Rock? You got a problem with that, Ken?
He got a problem with me saying Bret Hart because he knows it's true.
And then you switched it like real quick.
No, I'm telling you right now. Bret Hart, in-ring ability, yes. Promo, bad.
No, I want to hear if you have a problem with The Rock.
I do have a problem with The Rock. The Rock has some fucking really good matches.
When?
Where he wrestled well?
If I had to pick one just off the top of my head.
Let me guess. WrestleMania 17 with him and Austin?
That's the only WrestleMania he ever main evented because he can't wrestle well.
Him versus Triple H ladder match at SummerSlam '98.
Garbage.
We're talking about one WrestleMania main event his entire career.
The Rock, it cannot wrestle, bro. He's known as the 5-move of doom guy, just like Hogan, just like Cena. Stop it. Stop it.
Cena's also a good promo and not a great wrestler. He fits that. Stone Cold after the neck injury.
Definitely. Stone Cold.
After the neck injury, though. Let's not act like Stone Cold couldn't catch wrestle before he hurt his neck.
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash, good.
Yes. Warrior, yeah. Absolutely.
Warrior. Enzo is definitely another one.
Oh, Enzo Amore is the exact epitome of this.
I would say for this list, it would be Drew McIntyre. In-ring ability, high.
Well, Drew's been cooking for 2 months now.
So what are you saying? He's in-ring or is he in the level? Is he like...
He's in the level. He's been cooking promos for 2 months.
That's a fact.
2 months.
That's a fact. Born as Drew is no longer Born as Drew.
He's been cooking promos. We're not doing that. Dominic falls in promo and not so ring yet because he's still...
How?
he botches that because his heat. Dominic still gets the largest boos in wrestling. He still does.
Listen, if you want me to be honest here, Dominic got more better in ring ability than a lot of people.
Okay, as long as he wasn't gonna take no dumb shot. Don't try to take no dumb shot.
Like at who? Who can take a dumb shot with Dominic?
At anyone. Don't try to take a dumb shot at anyone.
I mean, hey, Dominic got the job. What is Jack Perry got?
He got a New Japan contract, you idiot. He's wrestling in Japan.
Ziggler could do ring but can't talk.
Ziggler had alright rules.
Ziggler is it's
He's
not
in the
that
middle.
low. We're talking about people who are skewed, y'all, like completely.
Del Rio had trash promos.
He can barely talk.
Y'all are being racist.
I'm not being racist.
You know that's Job playing that creepy music. I'm gonna turn it down. But
wow, now you like the freaking background music. Now
play it mad loud every time. I be telling you.
It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I think I talk loud, so. All right. You got anybody else that you want to say is bad in ring, good promo, or vice versa?
No, I'm good.
Bad in ring, but good promo. Becky Lynch?
No, Becky Lynch is not a good promo.
She's not good in the ring either.
Exactly. Both of those pillars are down for Becky Lynch. Both of those pillars.
Oh man, I'll do one for Thursday. We asked that question.
two low pillars. Becky Lynch has 2 low pillars. Oh, we want to do the most overrated list? Please, let's do the most overrated list.
Oh, I got you.
Becky Lynch is at the top of the most overrated. LA Knight is a close second on the most overrated wrestler.
So, hey, technically, LA could go in this one. Good promo.
Oh, absolutely. No. He stole his promo. He has 2 low pillars. He has 2 low pillars.
So you know what? I'm gonna keep that there for Thursday. I'm not even going to delete this.
Yo, do it.
So here's another one for you guys.
Yo, Ethan, bro, don't get blocked. I block people by accident on the show.
You're not on block. You ain't blocking my bro. What is?
He my bro too? Till you jump out the window and talk about Charlotte for no reason. Charlotte Flair did nothing. Charlotte Flair did nothing in this conversation.
Fuck Charlotte. She can't do a
promo. Nothing to do with this conversation. Yeah, say that till Ginger pull up on you. She ain't
gonna do nothing. What is your favorite WrestleMania moment? Dan said Seth cashing in the Money in the Bank.
That's underrated? Overrated?
No, what is your favorite WrestleMania moment?
Oh, that's what you asked?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite WrestleMania moment? There's a lot, bro. That's hard. Like,
you gotta pick one. What is your favorite WrestleMania moment?
Oh, this is an actual question?
Mm-hmm.
Kent's gonna talk about some WrestleMania he met some wrestler at that he never forgot and how great they are.
And about the time that Shawn Michaels was being a dickhead to him. And you know,
that's actually exactly what I was going to do.
I fucking knew it.
You got me pegged, bro. Like,
Pause. Pause. No Diddy.
only you would pause that. We gotta work on that, bro.
First of all, I'm not pegging nobody. What you talking about?
WrestleMania 12. I'll say it for Kent. WrestleMania 12, the Iron match between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart was a lot of the reason most of us are wrestling fans. It was one of the most memorable moments in wrestling, period. So if I had to pick my favorite, because I remember it vividly, like I can almost see the match in my head. I saw it so many times. So Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 12 Iron Man match.
That was one of my least favorite moments because I really wanted Bret to win.
I don't care about you being a Bret stan. I'm talking about the moment that happened. And
I gotta go with it's a toss up between three, and technically they all have Shawn Michaels.
See, good guy. See,
actually, it will be four. Shawn and Ric Flair. Shawn and Taker 1. Shawn and Taker 2.
I was about to say the Undertaker retiring Shawn Michaels was a better match, bro.
That's what I said. But I'm putting them both up there. And for the last one, I might get some flack, but the Forgotten Mania. Just because of the moment at the end. Rest in peace to Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit. So I'll just say
your last choice. So I'm going to ignore your last choice. Stone Cold, another moment that lives in my head, rent free from WrestleMania. We got to mention this. We're crazy. Stone Cold Bret Hart, yes, absolutely. When Stone Cold refused to give up, and he was just a bloody mess, and he would not say "I quit." That man was not, and we all knew it. We couldn't believe he would. No way Stone Cold's gonna say "I quit." That match was phenomenal. That match is one of the greatest matches of all time. Has to be a WrestleMania moment.
It's my favorite match of all time. Star, I'm glad you said it. But real quick, my favorite WrestleMania moment, because I was there, because of the emotion that was built into it, because I saw the dude a few days beforehand, has to be Kofi beating Daniel Bryan at 35. It was my favorite WrestleMania moment. The place went crazy. First black WWE champ.
We're not doing this shit again.
Man, you asked me a question and I answered it. That's my favorite WrestleMania moment. Next question.
But he's not the first black.
But he is, though.
No, he's not.
But he is, though.
He's not.
Okay, but he is. Next question.
But he's not.
Okay,
All-Star, can you please talk to your friend?
He's not.
Thank you. Let's just move on. Next game. Hot take or pancake. Arsenio Hall should be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody is in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Why not Arsenio Hall?
Exactly.
I got no problem with that.
And Arsenio was bringing wrestlers on his show when no one else was. Leno and them wasn't doing it. Johnny Carson wasn't doing it, right?
It's true. And he has some stars. You look at it right there. Teddy
Put him in there.
Macho.
Put him in there. I just want to do the woo, 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 woo. Put him in there. There you go. All right, John.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, you ain't acting like a super youngin' today. That was good.
You know
Good job.
All right.
Good job.
Who's more likely to turn?
Oh, that's easy.
Seth.
No. Let's be very clear about this. The only person turning is The Rock.
Yeah.
He might double turn. Here's why I don't like the take on this year's WrestleMania. This year's WrestleMania, Seth is not turning. CM Punk will interfere in that match. Seth is not turning. CM Punk will totally interfere in that match. Please believe his arm is fine. We're being swerved. He's fine. So with that said, CM Punk is all the way in that match. It might turn to a triple threat before it starts. Y'all might be mad. Anyway, back to the point. The Rock is turning maybe 3 times. The Rock is like a lake, a rock on a lake. He's skipping. The Rock is twisting all weekend because they got that story is gonna move all weekend. That story is gonna be so fluid. They don't know what they're gonna do. The story is gonna be so fluid.
All I'm telling you is that Jacob and Zilla are appearing at WrestleMania. I don't care.
Involved in that storyline is doing a heel face turn that weekend.
Listen, all I know is
just fine. Seth gets to remain the babyface because Drew is cooking as the heel, and CM Punk gets to come in and
it's going to be them losing night 1, and then night 2, we're going to get a whole on your left Avengers Endgame moment. You're going to have CM Punk come out, Seth, Jay. You're going to have Brock Lesnar come back.
Listen, it's going to be. It's going to be, and this is what I'm saying about this Mania. Y'all are bugging. It is the most unpredictable Mania I have had the pleasure of getting ready for. Like, I have no idea what they're going to do with that tag match. I have no idea what they're going to do with Roman versus Cody. But I know one thing, I'm going to be surprised. And I love that I'm going to be surprised.
Thanks.
Everybody tell Dave Meltzer and every producer in the back to shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Don't say nothing.
You already said enough.
Cody versus Roman's going to be crazy.
I'm on the edge of my seat because I don't know. I'm lying if I say, even though I believe that Roman's going to win, I'm lying because easily it could swerve and be Cody. Like, easily. It's
after that A&E documentary, it's really looking like Roman's going to retain.
Roman, here's what we got to understand. Roman is still the man. As much as The Rock has come back and tried to steal so much of Roman's thunder, I believe they fixed that at WrestleMania too.
I was listening to
Roman Reigns is exactly. They're trying to make it seem like Cody versus The Rock is more important than Cody versus.
Bro, can we be honest here? Because I know we got to talk about WrestleMania and everything. We got to get through the show, but can we just be honest here? Has Roman really felt like he's part of WrestleMania this year?
No, but I think that's going to play into whatever story they build for Rock versus Roman, which is still going to take place. So like that's why I said I love the story. I love what's going on because I don't know.
I feel like but it's not even like a slight, and I'm not trying to make this like a hating thing, but I don't really feel like Cody should even. There's nothing for me with Cody right now. Other than Cody and The Rock. Outside of that, it's Rock and Roman that I'm like looking at.
Bro, people are going to live for Cody versus anybody at this point. Cody versus AJ Styles. Cody versus Tama Tonga. Cody, all these matches are going to be big. The point is, there has to come a time because Cody is the children's choice, and that matters in wrestling. We have to understand that matters in wrestling. It mattered with The Fiend. The Fiend really popped because kids were like, kids love The Fiend. Those $1,000 belts went crazy. Did they end The Fiend improperly? Of course they do. Now, that era of WWE did not quite know how to finish stories. So we're going to give this era just a slight bit of optimism, hoping that they do. And so far, so good. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, split the family. Let Zilla and Jacob be on the Rock side and everybody else be on Roman. Like, let's see what happens. Like, go crazy. Go crazy.
I feel you. Last hot take of Pancake. Some people like AEW, some people like WWE, some people like both, but we can all agree that we hate Goldberg.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, because after this jackass came out of his mouth and literally said that some Asian beat his streak, like, and I don't want to get canceled for what I'm about to say, but and I've seen people say this too, but should we say, well, some Jew basically ran for like 50-0 in WCW and became a champion, like when he shouldn't have? Like, is that what we should be saying?
What we're saying is his race, nationality, or belief does not play a factor in it.
Exactly. And for him to come out of his mouth and say that about Asuka is like, the hell is wrong with you? But social media, he was like, bigging her up, saying thank you, yada yada yada, or I appreciate you, like, all this other stuff, praises. But then all of a sudden, years later, now you get on a podcast and you just spewing hate.
I've hated Goldberg for over 25 years.
Bro, you got to get over it, okay? Because now you really acting like Bret Hart.
You're saying
you and him need to get over it. He concussed a man that was not all that. He was not the best there is. He's not the best there was, and he damn sure will not be the best there ever will be. because more than people have basically passed Bret Hart at this point. All right, so you can hate it all you want. Let's get into some news and rumors real quick and talk about it. So, for those that don't know, I think it was last week, for NXT, Trick Williams had Arsenal and DNA backstage, and they got to meet Shawn Michaels. This is dope for hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, for battle rap isn't really. It's not really. Unfortunately, it's crazy too. It's not still recognized by hip hop to that degree yet, which is nuts. Because Smack and all of them, KOTD, Rare Breed, they do a great job trying to maintain a part of the culture that I think is important. So,
I did have one last hot take of pancake. I don't know if I should even do it, but people are saying so. Basically, Bianca and Becky just switched roles as far as like this year and last year in WrestleMania. And I'm not gonna. They kind of did. If you look at it, you got Bianca had to go against Asuka last year. Becky was teaming with Lita last year for Damage Control. This year, Becky's going against Rhea. And
Becky had a team with two washed up Hall of Famers.
They're going against Damage Control. And now Bianca's going against Damage Control.
It doesn't matter. Bianca's having a moment with two prime black females. We're creating a moment. Becky did not create a moment wrestling with Lita and Trish Stratus, two women who are 20 plus years older than her.
But they're just saying they swapped roles in a way.
They didn't. She didn't wrestle with old women. She's not wrestling with old women. That's my point. That's not a switch.
Gotcha. Ridge Holland apparently on NXT announced that he's stepping away from the ring indefinitely, and then someone came out and said that it's a work. So I don't know what's going on with Ridge Holland, but question: does anybody feel any sympathy for Ridge Holland?
Nope.
His mama.
You should never injure Big E, you motherfucker. Ziggy said, "Real glad." Oh man. Next up, Clash at the Castle is coming back to Scotland this year. There hasn't. They said I think it's June 15th. So WWE will be coming back to Scotland. Makes me kind of wonder.
CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre for that title in Scotland is going to be crazy. It's going to be as long as
is he going to be back by then?
He's back now, bro. Stop. As long as Mr. Glass doesn't break himself before that show is going to be fire.
But do you think it was?
Why are you calling Mr. Glass?
I'm sorry.
Might it be Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre?
Stop, bro. Stop.
It's a possibility.
Damian Priest is in a match with 18 men.
Shout out to Mighty Quinn on MMA. Mighty Quinn MMA on Instagram. He said CM Punk was a little bitch on Ariel Helwani today, who goes to WrestleMania still butthurt over a rival promotion.
Wait, Quinn said that?
Well, yeah, he did. He said it on Instagram. I'm looking at the comment. He also said in his experience with him. Yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about it. Kurt Angle had said this as to his retirement match. He said, "I felt old and I didn't like the way I looked, so I told Vince it's the end. Could we have John Cena as the last fight?" And he said, "No, you have Baron Corbin. You've been in rivalry with him for 6 months, so I had no choice. What pisses me off the most is that Cena was on the show and I talked to him and I said, I loved you. And he said, I wanted you to." No, did he? But
why are we still talking about this?
I mean, I guess someone asked.
Hey, Kent, mute your TV. Mute your TV.
What were you saying, All Star?
Why are we still talking about this? Why we know Kurt Angle didn't like his match. We know who he wanted. We know what he got. It's over. It's over. No doctor anywhere except no doctor in any promotion except for AEW would let you wrestle right now.
That's rude. Stop being rude, sir. That was highly rude. Okay, that was rude. All right. No, I don't like it. John Cena posted this after Roman's documentary came out on A&E. Now I didn't get to watch it. I do know that they did speak about him like in character. He did show, a little bit more signs of his vulnerable side when talking about his brother, and it's a very hard, subject for him. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed, but they basically said some people were saying because of the way that the documentary was presented, he's more than likely going to win WrestleMania. So
let me be very clear. In my head, wrestling has certain goats, and it goes like this. And I'm not starting all the way back from the Billy Graham, blah blah. I'm starting from when I got to wrestling. So for me, it was Macho Man, Hogan, and the racists. It was Macho Man, Hogan, and Ultimate Warrior. They were wrestling.
I thought you was going to say Ric Flair.
No, it wasn't. It actually was never Ric Flair who was the guy to me.
No, I know you said the racist. So I thought you meant.
Oh no, I was talking about Ultimate Warrior. He's a bigot and everything else too.
You mean the homophobe, the racist,
that guy. It was those three, and then right after that, for me, it was obviously Brett and Shawn. It was Brett and Shawn. It was like, let's be real. After that, it was Stone Cold and The Rock. It was Stone Cold and The Rock. And right now, we are living in the
no Cena and Randy.
And oh yeah, my fault. And then you got Cena. I understand why you want to say Randy, but as much as they fought each other, Cena never
Edge.
No, absolutely not.
Really?
Edge was a tag team supremacy.
Almost. But that's when he went into his singles run, bro.
Yeah, no, and I get that, but I don't think Edge stands with John Cena. The thing that Cena did,
biggest rival.
The thing that Cena did during his time that Shawn Michaels tried to do to Bret Hart, but he couldn't. That Cena did kind of properly do to them was keep them below him. Like
he did bury a lot of people.
They were never really his equal, and because of that, I feel you. They are main eventers, like main event guys, as CM Punk would say. But if anything, it was Cena, and then Punk had it for like a year and a half, and thought he had it for 5 years, and like Dark Kent. And when he went away, we thought Punk was a John Cena when he wasn't.
That Punk run was fucking phenomenal, though.
It was short. We can't applaud short. Brandon Roy is the best shooting guard of all time.
Greg Oden is the greatest censor to ever play in the game.
Listen, I'm here for
Greg Oden.
Brandon Roy. That was a good comparison. I can't front.
Well, wait, he said Brandon Roy. I can't say Greg Oden. Nobody know Greg Oden
wasn't a good player. Brandon Roy was actually a superstar. Brandon Roy was the greatest shooting guard of all time. That's how you sound when you say CM Punk was the greatest WWE superstar of all time. It sounds like Brandon Roy.
You could have said OJ Mayo, but
OJ Mayo's another one. He had promise. So with that said, and then right after that, like we're in what should be the Roman Seth era, but let's be real about it. It's Roman options. It's Romans. Let's be real
for WWE.
Okay. Yes, right now Roman has did what Cena did to Edge when it comes to Seth Rollins. Yeah, he's great, but he's not Roman. He's not Roman.
Roman's about to hand off to Cody.
Bro, Cody's older than Roman.
Okay, but still
that's what I don't understand. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't want to make this a tribalistic thing, but I'm still trying to understand why people keep saying that only old heads are holding AEW titles. And I'm like, do you see the ages of the people that are holding the WWE titles? Like,
they're not old. Roman and Seth aren't old.
Exactly. But everyone else is. Everyone else is in their 40s.
No, Gunther's not old either.
How old is Gunther?
Gunther's, I think, in his 20s, bro.
No way. I'm looking this up right now.
Absolutely.
Gunther he was born in 87.
Yeah.
He's
30 something.
37.
See, so all of them are
37. So they're all basically about to end up being 40. But
listen, you stop with your tribalism and understand that AEW has old champions. Point blank, period. Stop with your tribalism.
Who?
Samoa Joe is 50. Edge is 50.
Right. No, he's not. Wait. Edge, yes. Samoa Joe is in his 30s. What are you
Samoa
talking
Joe is not in his 30s. Samoa Joe is not in his 30s.
Samoa Joe in his
Samoa
30s was wilding.
Okay, all right, let me see. Samoa Joe is officially he's 45. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. How old is Finn Balor?
Finn Balor's 45, probably 45.
He's 42.
He's in his 40s.
Okay, Damian Priest?
He's younger. He's in his 30s.
He's 41.
Oh, he hit the 40.
Priest is old. I knew that.
He hit the 40.
How old is Io?
40 is old anyway.
How old is Io? She has to be 50.
Listeners, we're not saying 40 years old. We're talking about wrestling terminology. If you told me somebody was in the NBA and they were 33, that's automatically old in NBA years. So
Yes.
we're talking about wrestling years.
Yes, this is true. How old is Roman?
Roman's 38.
He's really 38? Oh, shit, he is. That's crazy. Yeah, he's turning 39 this year.
So I'm saying, like, stop it, bro. It is what it is. Listen, and I just want everybody, when it comes to the tribal stuff, to stop for this reason.
Sorry, y'all. For everyone that's tuning in on Instagram, we're clicking off.
WWE has been around for decades.
It's actually been around since 1950. So
half a millennium. Yeah, over half a century, WWE has existed. AEW has existed for half a decade. Cool your jets. The point is, they're still figuring it out, and we gotta let them figure it out. We want them to compete with somebody before they should just figure it out. Like, and because some of these things are true, like they are still figuring it out.
So Cody Rhodes is 38.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's still not passing the torch. He's just handing something over. Passing the torch would be when they pass it to Braun Breaker, when Breaker gets past that torch.
It's like Randy Orton's 44, so yeah. That's, you know what I mean? Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway. Yeah, just naming, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill.
That's good. CM Punk is like Grant Hill. CM Punk is like Penny Hardaway. I like these comparisons.
Y'all are wrong.
I like these.
Y'all
Ziggy, you ate that. You ate that, Zig.
You might as well just call him Zion.
That's a great comparison because Penny Hardaway was fucking sick.
Why not call him Zion?
Yeah, for a very short period of time, even though we still respect when he was sick. And that's what we're trying to tell you about CM Punk.
Lonzo Ball?
Stop, bro. Lonzo Ball's doing fine. It doesn't matter. He's doing okay. He's supposed to be coming back. He's supposed to be coming back.
Same thing about Brandon Roy.
No, we knew that wasn't happening.
Derrick Rose.
Yeah. Oh, well, Derrick Rose did come back. He never was as good, but he did come back. Yeah, bro. Like, just that's it. Let CM Punk build his new story for us. Let us witness the greatness that you want us to see again. Let it happen first before we talk about it like it is happening. And I think that's just the logical way of explaining why it comes across like glazing, is because in his second run, Derrick Rose has not showed himself to be Derrick Rose again. Let him show us that first.
Did you just call this man another Chicago native?
Wow, that's perfect. Found it. Everybody tweet it, share it, put it out. He is Derrick Rose. CM Punk, without a doubt, is the Derrick Rose of wrestling.
I did that.
Great job, Ja.
Woo, that's crazy.
I'll be right back in one moment.
All right. So while you're going, that gives us enough time to talk about these AEW rankings. Please don't come back. Please don't come back just yet. Dark Kent, what do you think about these ratings? These rankings?
Let's take a look here.
Because I'm trying to understand. So we have the tournament going on, but these are the contenders for the tag titles. But John Moxley and Claudio are not in the tournament. But Best Friends, Matt and Nicholas Jackson, Big Bill and Ricky Starks, who just lost, and FTR are there.
I mean, I feel like this whole thing's gonna flip flop sooner rather than later. So, Best Friends are in spot one to take an L.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there's another way you can look at it like this: Thunder Rosa and Mariah May is supposed to have a number one contenders match, and the winner will go against Toni Storm. Yeah. Willow was supposed to be going against Julia Hart, so that leaves Deonna Purrazzo and Serena Deeb to finally match up, which I'm looking forward to. And the men's contender matches, Bryan Danielson's number 5, Will Ospreay's 4, Mox is 3, Orange Cassidy is 2, and Swerve is the number 1 contender. So if I'm looking at this correctly, Swerve should be going against Samoa Joe. Orange Cassidy, I guess, is going against who? Roderick Strong? We're going to have Ospreay versus Adam Copeland. Maybe Bryan versus Okada.
All those matches seem insane. If you look at the champions and the top 5 contenders, they can mix and match that any way they want. The matches are going to be fire regardless.
Yeah, but it kind of comes back to what CM Punk was saying about, 5-star matches and yada yada. But, I'll leave that one alone because All Star's not here to basically say anything about that. So, by the way, Julia basically has officially left Stardom. I know, that's funny too. I found that to be funny too. She made an appearance at Pro Wrestling Noah's Monday Magic early this morning. And she got proposed to. Don't know what that's about. I don't follow that storyline. But she came out and said that I'm Julia, unemployed from today. I quit Stardom yesterday. I came here because I was called. The fact that I'm here means that Wrestling World will become more and more interesting. So please look forward to future Julia. Arrivederci. See you soon. So does that mean that she's with Noah and not Stardom? Like, she said she left Stardom. What happened to her going to WWE?
She might be trolling.
She ain't trolling. She showed up. Leave your Pelicans. Nah, fuck him. Fuck Zion. He too busy getting freaking, blow-up dolls pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Bronco, this guy. It's good, Adam. How's it going? Yeah, man. So, I don't know what's going on with Julia. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know if she's like officially in Noah, or is she still going to WWE? Is she supposed to be going to Rosie's promotion? Like, we have no clue at this point what's going on with Julia. I kind of like it that way. So I don't want to know where she's going to be. I'd rather just see her just pop up, you know what I'm saying, and go from there. Another thing is MJF. So news came out that MJF is still working to recover from his multiple injuries. And while he is not listed on the AEW roster, the belief is that he's remained locked into a deal with the company. The day after Big Business, MJF was in Boston to meet with AEW officials. Now, there's no word on when he will be returning to the ring. However, they said that he has signed another contract. We shall wait and see. I'm not going to jump the gun just yet, because apparently there was a rumor that came out last night that there is a AEW star that's supposed to be showing up at WrestleMania.
Definitely MJF.
I don't know if it's MJF. What if it's
100% not.
What if it's a certain somebody coming to help your certain somebody?
Or coming to turn on him and ruin my entire weekend.
Who was that?
He used to be a movie character back in the day. He dressed in all gold.
Yeah, so there are rumors that Goldust is supposed to be popping up.
I think Goldust is gonna make or break my WrestleMania weekend. I can feel it right now.
Oh my goodness! You want him to turn on his brother after he came out with a whole video talking about fuck The Rock?
He better not.
There you are.
It makes sense though.
Oh man! Oh yeah, so you missed it. Julia's basically appearing in Noah, and we don't know if she's going to be in WWE anymore. All Star. Just want to let you know. I know you disappeared again.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Bad choice.
We shall see. Or just as I said, we don't know where she's supposed to be going. I still don't know if she's going to be signed up with Rosie's promotion. Who knows? And then as far as MJF, he's apparently still with the company, but he's basically still recovering from injuries. But then there's a rumor that came out last night that apparently that somebody from AEW is supposed to be showing up at WrestleMania. So that's why we said Goldust and not MJF. But I do know who's not going to be coming up to the main roster, and that's Ilja. There is no plans for him to be called up anytime soon. However, those in the company expect him to be moved up once he drops the NXT title. Most believe he is beyond the brand right now and should be called up to the main roster. Gunther, if you basically retain this championship against Sami Zayn, if what I'm hearing is true,
Ilya hasn't had a match.
Gunther.
Ilya hasn't had a match as good as the Gunther one since Gunther left, and that's the problem. You can't move him up until the
Him
crowd.
and Melo's match was fire though.
It wasn't as good as him versus Gunther. Either one.
I feel like if you move Ilya up now, he'll get caught in the shuffle with the other.
Exactly. He has to be on fire. You can't move up an NXT person unless they're on fire.
Yeah, like
And with that said, Ilya is not currently on fire because they got him facing Tony Soprano at Stand and Deliver. So,
like, is Ilya on the level of Shinsuke when Shinsuke left, or as Finn Balor when Finn Balor left, or etc.
No, I want to say so.
Kevin Owens.
no.
Mike Santana is basically going back to TNA. Good for him, I guess.
Great for him.
No, it's sad to see such a hard tag team just.
Yeah, that's my point. I don't know what. Listen, we will never know what the fuck happened between these guys, and I don't think either one of them is going to say. I don't even think Ortiz really knows what's going on between these two. This is all Santana.
They'll get back together as a tag team because they have a lot of unfinished business.
No, they're not getting back together. You have not followed this. He's not trying to be in a tag team with Ortiz. They do not like each other.
Yeah, they're not doing it.
I watched the interview with who? Glenn Veet, I think.
That's on. It doesn't. No one knows why. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they're not getting back together, bro.
No. AEW hired a black man. All right, and this black man, Kosher Irby, is the first ever African American COO of a wrestling company.
I'm black about my wrestling, but if I'm being honest about this, I don't know this man. I don't care.
He used to be in WWE. He's basically being brought in as the chief operating officer. He was
AEW went and got a WWE. Okay, sounds right.
He's basically going to oversee the strategic and execution of live events, marketing, finance, human resources, licensing, consumer products, and other major lines of business for the company. So we got a black man in office, y'all. That's all I care about. The first CEO, he's the first COO of a actual wrestling company. So
respect
is dope. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. And Finn Balor got a titty on his forehead.
Finn Balor's tough. He'll be all right.
Now I just want to know where he got it from.
He got a Latina wife at home who knows all the stuff to put on that. He'll look like a regular person in no time.
Well, I'm gonna say I want to know who did it because this lady's causing issues with this book.
Who did Balor wrestle at the last house show?
All I'm gonna say is this woman's causing issues with that book.
Ken, he's using it as a segue to talk about Becky's excerpt about Finn Balor.
Thank you. Becky said, when he left, I knew it was over between us. The distance was too great, and over the last few months, I had simultaneously become demanding, clingy, and scared of losing him. He was about to live out his dreams, and I wasn't part of it. Why does this all sound familiar? Do you guys now understand why I'm figuring like why you said Lita, and I'm like, that's Becky Lynch's mom, because Becky Lynch is this generation's Lita. And
she's not because Seth and Finn didn't fight over her. They don't care about that.
Really? That power bomb is starting to look a little bit more malicious now.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I feel like what happened between her and Finn was at the beginning of her career. Because Finn's been with his wife for over 5 years, bro. So this is over.
And how long has Kobe been there?
What are you talking about?
How long has Kobe been there?
You mean Seth?
Yes, I'm calling governments right now. How long has he been there?
He's been in W for a long time.
How long has Becky Lynch been there?
Like 15 years.
Okay, wow.
That's what I'm saying. It was in the beginning. Her messing with Finn before Seth is not a thing. That's not an attraction.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. She said
y'all fans.
The words is
no, she didn't. The book does not say while I was talking.
They clinging and scared of losing him. He was about to live out his dream, and I wasn't part of it.
Okay, okay. And
Finn
that
thought
sounds like
Becky
beginning
had a-
of career stuff.
Becky had a crush on Finn. Finn left, and Becky was still
No, they
there.
were dating. In other words, they were dating in the beginning of their careers. It still has nothing to do with Seth. And it's disrespectful to his wife. See, I won't do all that because they're a good married couple. You know, I don't mess with those.
Oh, hey, we can see how much of a good married couple they are now. Because Seth and Finn don't get along, so it makes perfect sense now.
I'm not making up this narrative.
Also, it was okay when we talk about Damian Priest and Lana, though.
Y'all not made up.
Yeah, we looking at the pictures, bro.
Damian Priest was all in that white woman. I'm sorry. Okay, what y'all say? Y'all, because you can sit there and say that Damian Priest, you know what I'm saying, the emo taker.
Exactly.
Oh, we're just speculating, giving you opinion.
Oh man, listen.
Dan said it, not me today. Dan said it.
I ain't say it. Becky also said in her book that revealed that the finish for her WrestleMania main event with Ronda Rousey and Charlotte was supposed to be Becky tapping Ronda out, but when Ronda arrived at rehearsal, she refused to tap out as her mother would never talk to her again, and she tapped. Some weird shit. She also had to say that Ronda Rousey wasn't that good when she talked on the Ariel show. Ronda Rousey also came out and said something because she's been running her mouth. I'm not going to go through all her stuff, but the woman has been running her mouth for a while now, and she did come out and say that apparently Charlotte was the one who waved her big dick energy to continue the match that they were in because they tried to shorten the match.
Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying too about Charlotte. Every time y'all bring up Charlotte and her sway or her whatever at the company, it seems to work in the favor of all the parties involved.
That's what I was trying to get at. Because
I don't understand how Charlotte making your match longer was a bad thing, you idiot.
I'm not saying it's not. That's how I'm not saying that.
About Ronda. Like Ronda's a weirdo at the end of the day.
No. She actually praised Charlotte for that. But she said, like, that's the way that it had to be because the women weren't getting anything done for them. They wasn't getting any long matches. All the matches were short. And they said that Charlotte was the main one who basically pushed for that match to continue.
Yo, Ethan has a point. Ethan said it, not me.
I mean, we all know that. We all know that. Becky also had the nerve to come out and say that apparently her contract is set to expire in 2 months. And she has not been basically reached out to or talked to or anything. It has been a lack of communication.
Bro, stop it. Stop it. Becky,
she said, but this is the words that she said, though. She said, Lynch expressed her disappointment in not being approached to discuss a new deal, stating that she knows her worth and finds it highly unusual. Bro, and she also hinted that this is something that would have not occurred under the old structure.
This is one of those things that go in Jacquez says because you just like bringing up random news. Because
no. Because I'm asking, we talked about this. These are the people that have not renewed their contracts yet.
You're trying to push their price up.
WWE isn't letting go of any of these people except for Sheamus.
You're right. I mean, well, who knows? The thing is, I think with Becky,
you were talking about Triple H's era. Those are all Triple H people except for Sheamus.
But you see, the thing is with Becky, I think this has to do with what I was talking about before. And I know you don't want to say her name, but Mercedes.
What about it?
All right, think about it like this. This all started with Charlotte, right? Because remember, Charlotte got a big extension.
Oh, there you have it. Sheamus is staying too.
That don't mean nothing. He hasn't even been on television since last year.
He's old. He doesn't want to be.
Well, he wants to. He has come out and said that he wanted to. But what I was gonna say is that Charlotte started it off because she actually had got the biggest contract at the time for women, right? Mercedes came in and made that number double. Now Becky's looking at it, and I guess because you had 2 of the 4 horsewomen get big contracts, and she hasn't been approached about anything, quote unquote.
Becky is delusional, bro. Like
it's like the NFL. They're just trying to reset the market.
Yeah,
I want more than this person. I want more than that.
Let's make one thing very clear. And I know we'll probably talk about it in depth on Thursday because we got to talk about WrestleMania tonight before we go. I want
to do the previews and everything, the prediction stuff on Thursday.
One thing I agreed about that CM Punk did say today was that AEW doesn't seem to be ran as a business in the sense of, I keep saying it is fantasy booking because I believe TK does book according to the fans. He books according to the Jacquezzies. That's why they like those matches. AEW aims to have good matches, not good business. With that said, TK, as Dark Kent would say, because his pockets are so deep, he can throw money at whatever. Mercedes' contract means nothing in the grander scheme of nothing.
Nothing.
She's the highest paid female wrestler, and not to mention,
he can say he did
the highest paid black.
No, you have to understand money. It means nothing because of this. TK has a reputation of throwing money at everything.
Well, since you brought it out here,
he has no budget. He has no salary.
Since you segued it.
It almost makes him feel like I'm a Yankee fan, but I always understood people who hated the Yankees because Steinbrenner threw money at everything,
every single player. Perfect.
And that's what TK is doing. That's not how you win in the long haul, though.
You have no farm system
because other people are gonna get more money.
Let's just talk about it real quick. So CM Punk went into depth on the Ariel Helwani show, and I literally hated this interview just for the fact that CM Punk is just answering whatever this weird ass, geek ass, troll ass, bum ass, bitch ass, complaining ass guy, because I cannot stand this man, and I think everyone pretty much knows this by now, because he literally had a whole bitch fit because Tony Khan didn't want to answer questions. So here's my thing. CM Punk also has said that he went on this guy's show, you know what I'm saying, to basically do it, and I'm like, you guys are friends, and at the same time, you know for a fact Tony Khan hates this guy, so it made more sense for you to just basically go on this guy's show. Whatever. You came out and said that he calls it very irresponsible of the company to leave talent stranded at an airport, referring to nobody picking him up in London. Says that when he arrived to London for All In, there was nobody there to pick him up, but he got on the tube and thought it was an adventure and fun. Punk said he politely asked Jack Perry not to use real glass, but Perry had an issue because he went on to make the comment at All In. He also tried to come out and say that Jack Perry had a conversation with him about that time where he was not supposed to be there when they separated the shows, and apparently he asked about the glass, and he had an issue with everybody cursing out Tony Schiavone and everyone. He basically has said that during that time after he made the comment on All In, he says Jack Perry came to the back and asked Punk what's he going to do about it. Punk says he did not punch anyone, he just choked someone a little. CM Punk and Tony Khan's big idea was to separate the show, Collision, and separate everybody. He said he would never work, and it would never work, and to just release him, and Tony Khan refused to release him. Punk feels AEW is trying to slander him and ruin his reputation, says Tony Khan is not a real boss, but a nice guy. Now, here's my thing. I don't remember anyone from AEW talking about him, so that's neither here or there. CM Punk says AEW is not a real business. It's not about making money or selling tickets. He thinks it's about having good matches, maybe. He says this is not a sustainable business for television. He also went to talk about the Hangman, went over a promo with him and Hangman going on a promo backstage, but Hangman cut workers' rights promo out of nowhere. Punk says afterwards he asked Hangman why did he do that. Hangman told CM Punk that he thinks he got Colt Cabana fired. Punk claims that he would have murdered Hangman on television, but he chose not to. He also said that that it was Vince McMahon's call to remove him from the day that he went to visit the people at WWE in April. He also said that him and Triple H FaceTime before his WWE return, and that they buried the hatchet and then talked about business. He said that he is back where he belongs. He also had the nerve to sit there and say, if you're happy for some goof to give you a 5-star match, but the building is half full, we're not in the same business.
Let's be very clear, because you don't have to keep going, bro.
What's the last thing? He said that he doesn't regret his time there. He's just brutally honest about some things, and it's done. He says he hopes that they're happy. He knows that he is. He would like to leave it that way. He understands that fans of tribalism But some shit was so outlandish, talking about his dog and some stuff that he can't talk about in the NDA.
I wanna be very blunt. Ginger was good. Welcome to the show.
You're late, Ginger.
You know they tried to come for our queen earlier, but I held it down all day. Let's be very clear about one thing. CM Punk is a narcissist. CM Punk is literally the definition of narcissism. He carries it in his speech, in his walk, and in his actions. Bottom line. And that's Jared talking, not the holy heel. I went to school for sociology and social work. I got 2 degrees. I got a master's. Can I tell you? It is what it is. He's a narcissist. Clinically, he could be diagnosed, literally diagnosed narcissism. With that said, that's why Kent likes him. Kent is a narcissist. He's just not as bold as CM Punk all the time publicly. So Punk, while saying a lot of truth, before I don't know what my co-hosts are going to say against him or for him, he said a tremendous amount of truth. He just delivered it in a very narcissistic manner.
He sounded like a bitch.
He delivered it in a condescending way, and I understand that to some, and that's why he rubs people wrong. He does. He also was honest about that. He says he knows he has people who like him and people who doesn't, and that is how CM Punk is. It's very one way or the other. That's CM Punk. Like him or hate him, and I actually applaud him for that part. He should mature. I think narcissism is something that time can beat if a person applies themselves to something other than just themselves. But the things he was saying were not completely incorrect. I already said I agree with the TK business assessment, not in the sense of the way he said it, but just the thought of AEW does push for matches over business a lot.
That's true.
They'll announce a match is happening in 3 days that's so big that they could have made so much money off of. They could have filled an arena off of this match, but because they want to surprise you or just keep the fans elated because they like to have good wrestling. That was a great point. The way he said it was horribly put. And we all know I'm the biggest Jack Perry fan. And I believe John probably thought I was going to go crazy about the Jack Perry assessment. No, I'm not. I know Jack Perry is Hollywood. I know that. Look at his girl. Look who his dad was. Look how he was probably raised in Beverly Hills. What are y'all talking about? Of course Jack Perry's a prick. That's Jack Perry. That's the holy heel until we turn face again. That's what he is. So yes, he did everything that CM Punk said in that interview. He said all of that. He did. I know he did. And good for him. And look at TK not handling business and not having communication with his wrestlers, like CM Punk said, that we can so easily see happening again with Jack Perry. No communication. The man still took it upon himself, went all the way to Japan, and has rebranded himself completely. That takes testicular fortitude for all of you Jack Perry haters. So CM Punk said a lot of truths. His approach, trash. His truth.
You said the truth. Here's my thing. I'm just not going to counter what you say, but I am going to say this. He did say some truths. However, is that, like you said, the guy came off like a complete narcissist, like a dickhead. And at the same time, it made it seem like I can't trust you. Because at the same time, what you're saying, it could be truths, but it sounds like it's more your truths. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's like you're basically complaining about shit, but not taking accountability for the shit that you do.
Here's what I'm saying. You want him to almost confess his sins while he's doing this. That wasn't the point. And it doesn't make it his truth. The truth is the truth. That's my point of saying what I'm saying. What he says, I see in other wrestling. I see done with other wrestlers. We can literally see it in the company. He's not wrong. And I understand you wanted him to take a more of a reflective look, but as an
but don't we all
do that? No, he's not going to do that.
But that's the thing. At this point, don't we all want him to basically just hold yourself accountable? Because he never does.
That's not who CM Punk is, bro.
No wonder why you like him.
Punk,
that's not who he is.
Gave himself way too much credit for way too much shit during that interview. He was like, well, I started this, and I started that, and I started this. Like, everything in the last 10 years was all because of me. I didn't like that.
Wow, wait a minute. Hold up. Hey, All-Star, you heard what you said, right?
I'm listening.
Okay, so you heard what he said. He said about like how like CM Punk basically said he took a lot of da. And for the last 10 years, why does that sound like when you was basically saying about Kanye? So now it makes more sense to me about why you are fans with the people that you are fans with.
No, bro. And listen, Wolfpack Therapy. What's that post from Ethan? There it is. Listen, we've already established. For those who don't listen to me, I speak true and I speak quick. Dark Kent, he's my friend in real life, is a narcissist. Please believe that he thinks his stuff don't stink. That is pure narcissism.
I have the stickiest stuff.
That is, bro. Just because you admit it, just because you say it, don't mean you believe it. Dark is by far a narcissist. Of course, he enjoys narcissists. That's like, of course, he does. That he's friends with me because of my confidence. He loves Kanye because he is superiorly confident, and CM Punk because he is superiorly confident. Because narcissism does that.
Here we go. Hashtag Wolfpack Therapy. By the way, these two need some therapy because I'm trying to understand. Like, now the whole thing about this freaking interview. I'm just gonna segue it though, and I'm gonna move on from where these guys were talking about and them being all buddy. Then Rhea coming out, having her interview with Becky Lynch, popping up in New York out of nowhere, basically coming onto the show, having a fight like this, and then this man on the right coming out of his mouth and saying,
"Sure,
I've never been so afraid in my life." Now, you know that was a troll. You know that was a troll, bro. That was a shot and a troll. Because I'm just connecting it a little bit too much. But
you are being sensitive about it, and that's really because of how CM Punk is presented to you every week, thanks to Kent. But if I'm being honest about it, he did nothing wrong other than the way he delivered what he knew. He delivered it in a very, as a matter of fact, and I'm the reason why the locker room's better, and I'm the reason why wrestling's better, and I make wrestling greater. And for Kent to come on here and say that was a wrong part of the interview is amazing, because that's what he says about CM Punk every week. As if so it's amazing that all of a sudden tonight, when CM Punk says it, he's wrong, but if you said it, it's okay.
Well, to hear it said back to me sounds insane.
Okay, got it. So, by the way, the Storm has arrived to SmackDown. You like the little picture I made? I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Jade is officially part of the SmackDown brand.
I want to know what we're talking about Thursday, because how are we not talking about WrestleMania is beyond me right now.
We're going to talk about WrestleMania on Thursday.
Oh, okay. So we're not talking about WrestleMania at all tonight.
We're going to go, no, because I'm actually about to go through WrestleMania. However,
what are we doing on Thursday? Does anybody else want to know?
This was an amazing moment. We all talked about it. However, let's just put it out there. This was the same damn debut as Mercedes Moné. Okay, this is literally the same damn debut.
And guess what? It has more views. More
don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
I don't care.
No.
It's the same damn thing. It's the same damn thing.
You want to do that?
We're not doing this. It's the same shit.
Since you want to do that, I'm going to do that.
Okay, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
One meant more.
It is the same. No, it did not. It did not. It's the same. It's copy paste. We're not about to do this. It's copy paste. It's copy paste. And it's copy paste.
One was much better than the other.
Cap.
Much better.
I have a question. What does she learn?
Jade Cargill.
She did the same. She tried to pin somebody and she's not even in a match.
It's not a wrestling match. Jade Cargill's meant more. Jade Cargill's ended with a better moment.
You're kidding.
Jade Cargill's was bigger than herself.
How? She can't wrestle by herself.
How? Because of the picture in the moment we spoke about when the show started. You hate her.
You're damn right. This is a great thing. This
moment doesn't exist without Jade Cargill debuting. Point blank. Period. It's not a picture that Sasha has.
No, but she got an SB for going against Bianca. Now what?
Yeah, congratulations.
What SB is Jay going to get for pointing?
Congratulations, Bianca.
Okay, the only thing I can actually sit there and say is Triple H, thank you for you having 3 black women in SmackDown. I
can explain to somebody who doesn't want to admit that they're simply a WWE hater.
I'm not. But I do want to basically point this out. Why in the hell are you constantly putting the same races and the same damn teams and factions?
And she lost. Just saying.
Watch your mouth. Okay? She may have lost, but she didn't lose her husband Montez.
Oh, you just took a shot at you taking a shot at
Yes, I did. I did.
A shot at our viewers?
Yeah, I did.
That's crazy.
Exactly. No heat.
That's crazy.
All right. So yeah, they said that she copied. I feel like she copied.
You said it.
Other people said that they feel like she copied. They copied.
Jade means more. And if
no, you want to know what means more? You want to know what means more? You want to know what means more? I don't care about none of that shit. This is what means more, damn it. You had 3 black queens in SmackDown at the end of Women's Wrestling Month.
So you're agreeing that Jade coming out on SmackDown was more important than Mercedes, no?
No.
Thank you.
No. It's the same damn thing. But whatever.
1.2 million from
WrestleMania. It's been a rocky road to WrestleMania. Okay, it's been a rocky road. So this is what we're looking at Monday and Tuesday. Raw, NXT. The kickoff is on Friday. SmackDown, then the Hall of Fame, then NXT, Stand and Deliver, countdown to WrestleMania Saturday.
12 minutes. I gotta go watch basketball and Raw at the same time. Like it's happening.
That sounds like a problem.
LSU is on right now. LSU
countdown, yada yada. So. Triple H, can you shut up, please? Triple H invited Meek Mill.
It's not our fault you wanted to do the whole show tonight. That is bad planning. You lied to us. By the way, Ja tells us beforehand some shows what he's doing and completely lied to us tonight.
How about if you guys stop talking, we can actually get the show done. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Okay, cool. Like I was trying to tell you, Trick and Mello are going to be closing out the show for NXT Stand and Deliver. Don't know what this basically says about Tony D'Angelo and Ilja, other than the fact that nobody really cares about their match. Technically, I feel as if Trick or Carmelo should be the champion, because if you're going to basically have them in the damn show, they should at least be the champion. Like, it made no sense to basically take the belt off of Mello if that was the case, but,
because that feud is so hot, you don't need the title.
Yeah, you do. Because now this came out. Mello has been set for the main roster call-up since before the Rumble, and he is expected to move up after Stand and Deliver. I would have liked Trick to basically beat Mello for the title. And then Mello goes to the main roster. Am I wrong to feel that way?
You feel how you want to feel. They don't need a belt. The feud hasn't needed a title to be important.
Okay.
Ilya's done nothing with this main event versus Tony D'Angelo. Stupid. So of course the match feels bigger, and that's what they knew it would. It doesn't need a title to be bigger. It's bigger than a title match. They don't need a title.
And Paul Heyman says that the Bloodline story may go some extra endings. Now I wonder why he said that. By the way, apparently they're also going to be doing this new show. WWE Next Gen is going to be on the Roku channel. They added the matches for WrestleMania. We're going to basically go through the full card on Thursday. However, as far as the tag match, there's a rumor that apparently they're going to be taking out Austin Theory and Grayson Waller and replacing them for a new team. Now, the rumor is I've heard the Hardy Boys, which is untrue because Jeff Hardy still signed AEW. I've heard apparently the Motor City Machine Guns. And then I've also heard that the Dudley Boys may end up showing up. So we'll see. Maybe they don't take out Waller and Austin Theory, because don't know. Roman had this to say about Cody and the bitches, and I'm sorry, the crybaby bitches. Going past to last Friday where all this started, you had the Cody and Roman stare off. I felt like this whole promo was trash, if I can be straightforward. It was whack, it was stupid, it made no sense. That Friday without The Rock was horrible. All right. We had people popping up out of the crowd, you know what I'm saying, with Jay and Seth and Jimmy and Solo. It was horrible. Okay, it was horrible. When we get to Raw, We have Cody come out talking, having everybody point to the sign. And then we get The Rock coming out. Stare down with Cody. He gets close to the man and he says something that we don't even know what he says. Until we finally apparently get told that he told him he was going to make him bleed. He was going to make him bleed. That's what was going to happen. This was actually a fire promo compared to what I have seen from this redhead chick from the longest. I feel like maybe Rhea carried this. The one thing that she didn't carry was his punch because Dom got rocked like bad. Like he got punched kind of like how I want to punch Dark Kent when he doesn't know how to shut up. I'm not gonna cap. And then we can get to the most the one of the talks of Monday Night Raw, because Monday Night Raw was popping. Okay, it was fire. It was fire. All right. This whole exchange, all right, where he basically said, like, I've always been known as the chosen one.
Who chose you?
Yeah, who chose you? Say his name. Say his name.
Hilarious.
Bro, he told the cameraman don't look up his skirt. It was good. It was good.
That's funk.
Now, and to get into the end of Raw, yeah, your boy got fucked up. He beat his ass. Like, whipped that man. Told him he was gonna make him bleed. He rubbed the blood. He said, "Shut the fuck up," yada yada. Put the thing on him, and then that was it. Of Raw. At least we thought. Until finally, it turns out that The Rock basically had the cameras keep rolling, and he said, "Fuck that, fuck your script, fuck that." He started beating that man with a belt. His name is no longer Cody Rhodes. That's Toby Rhodes. That's Toby Rhodes. That man is named Toby Rhodes from now on.
That's pretty good.
Okay. All right. Also, is there anything you want to talk about with NXT?
No, if I'm being honest, stand and deliver in general is lackluster.
I don't even have stand and deliver matches on here. I know that this guy added to it. We're gonna go through all that on Thursday. But anything stand out on NXT other than
No, your man retired. You're one of your favorites.
Ain't my favorite. Fuck him. Yeah, SmackDown, which had nothing except these guys, and oh yeah. So I'm trying to understand, what is Carlito doing? Why isn't Carlito Rey Mysterio's tag partner?
So that way he can turn on Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania.
Oh, okay, got it. Because now question, now, would that be anybody's fault but Rey's? Because everybody that's turned on Rey, he's deserved it.
Oh no, it's going to be Rey's fault. But what it does is it keeps the Hispanic people in the company on TV. And Rey Mysterio is a genius at keeping the Hispanics in whatever company he's working for on TV. It's not racist. It's a fact.
It's racist.
He keeps them on TV.
Old school thinking.
No, it's not. This
all
is
the Spanish people got to be with the Spanish people. All the black people got to be with the black people.
Do you think equality exists?
All the emo kids got to be with the emo kids.
Do you think equality exists?
I mean, if you want to be honest here.
Do you think you believe equality exists?
No, it doesn't exist.
Exactly. There's no old ways. It's the way. If Rey Mysterio didn't keep a storyline open for the Latinos of this company, they would not be on WrestleMania.
And now I got a feeling that Andrade is going to get into this match. You know, he's part of the Battle Royal for the Andre, which I'm not going to talk about. And of course, Shorty had even this and this that ended SmackDown. I just love this picture again. And we found out that it's going to be those three versus the Ching Chong Wong Ding Dynasty Mongong Ging Gong Ging Gong Gong Pofa Weiss.
They're literally called Damage Control, and all of that was the most racist thing of the night.
They got 2.5 Asians. Two and a half Asians. Okay, you got Jackie Chan, Donnie Yen, and Jean-Claude Van Damme. There we go. Okay. By the way, this is going to happen on Raw tonight, where we have The Rock and Roman popping up in Brooklyn. So I can't wait for that. Anything to talk about Collision? Do you want to talk about Collision? Because there's only one thing I want to talk about with Collision. This was not in my bingo card for 2024.
Oh, Cardona, of course.
This was not on my bingo card for 2024, bro. And let me just sit there and say, and I know you might actually agree.
And he's repping Long Island. Let's go.
Of course, but you might actually agree. This was Adam Copeland's best match in AEW.
That's not really saying much. Actually, I quit.
This literally was his best match in AEW.
It's not saying much at all. How are two 50-year-olds supposed to have banger matches?
Stop. Matt Cardona is not. Why do you keep calling everybody?
No, I'm talking about him and Christian. You act like they were going to have banger matches. They were never going to have a banger.
Him and Daniel Garcia. Him and no, never mind. All right, never mind. This was his best match. But after the match, I was like, yes, take my money. Because Malachi came out and challenged him. However, we found out it's going to be Adam, Eddie Kingston, Mark Briscoe versus House of Black. You dropped the ball again, Tony. You dropped the ball again. What a clown. Other than another thing that he needs to understand is basically pacing things for the show. Will Ospreay and Shibata should have closed the show. It probably should have closed the show. But I'm not going to take away Swerve versus Takeshita. Because both of those matches were bangers. Both of those matches were bangers.
You're not going to act like the Ospreay match wasn't better. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ospreay versus Shibata was better than the Swerve match.
Not really. I'm going to say it was like 10A and 10B.
I got Ospreay.
I'm sorry. It's just the way that Takeshita was, bro. It's just it could have. The match was. I didn't know who was going to win.
No, but stop lying. Nobody thought Takeshita was going to beat Swerve.
Bro, he was beating Swerve's ass.
No, but you never thought that. You never thought that, bro.
Was it a fire match? Yes or no?
The match was an 8.5 compared to the 10 Ospreay and Shibata put on at the beginning.
You only saying that because you glazing over Shibata.
No, the match was fire. It was better.
You knew who was winning both matches, though.
Did I?
Yes.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Well, it's going to be Swerve versus Samoa Joe at Dynasty. And we're still trying to figure out who's going to win this. Because, by the way, FTR versus the Infantry was a fire match, too. I didn't get to mention that. Oh, by the way, Ricky Starks versus Top Flight. That also happened on Saturday. I forgot. Ricky Starks is okay. He suffered a concussion. They were supposed to win that match. However, they had to call audible because he got injured during the match, and now you have Top Flight versus FTR. It was supposed to be Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus FTR. So, and I think we kind of already know that this is going to end up being Young Bucks versus FTR for the titles. Basically. All right. So, without further ado, let's get to our final thoughts. What do you mean about time? About time what? FTR versus Young Bucks?
Definitely going to be the final.
Holy Heel Jared All-Star. Would you like to give your final thoughts, sir?
Jack Perry will hold a mid-card New Japan title before the year is over. I hope they treat him right in New Japan. I hope someone calls Jack Perry and discusses his AEW fortunes with him.
Maybe you should go on Ariel's show.
No, I don't like Ariel.
I hate that bitch, but whatever.
But I just it's just unfair. And everyone, thought I was playing. I'm playing it up. Where is Jack Perry? Every week I said it. Where is Jack Perry? Free Jack Perry. Free Jack Perry. Free Jack Perry. Week after week after week. And it was a joke, but it wasn't a joke. How sad is it? Like in real time, y'all, that you work a job and then your boss doesn't have any communication with you about having the chance to leave a company, figure out what to do, anything. And you got to go keep your own career going, doing something else with no communication. That is disrespectful. And I understand Jack Perry's a prick. I get it. I understand he's a difficult person, but every person deserves respect. And that's my last word. That's my final thought. Follow Jared All-Star. We're about to have a big month. My birthday's April 19th. Yeah, man. It's a major month. We got like 2 shows this month. We're releasing some singles. My wife's singles coming out. We're gonna announce her debut album It's a big month. So please follow Jared All-Star. Get the music. Thank you.
I got a new song, All-Star, coming out that he don't know about yet.
Oh, and I froze when you said that because you lied. Perfect. Go.
April Fools. Dark Kent, your final thoughts.
We are 6 days away from finishing this
5.
story that I've been speaking about for years.
5 days.
Today's Monday, 6 days.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
This camera's wild.
Finish the story.
Mm-hmm.
Follow All-Star, all the new music.
Yep.
Let's go Mets. Let's watch some basketball. Final Four status. And we'll be back on Thursday. Same time, same channel.
All right, my final thoughts. Fuck Dark Kent. I love you, All-Star. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is no yeet. Off is a direction that Cody can go fuck. All right, he got his ass beat by the final boss, and I am glad that he got his ass beat by the final boss. CM Punk, you're a bitch. I just want to let you know that. Okay, your jabroni ass sitting on that freaking show. Shut up, you jabroni.
That wasn't a bad impression. The yee part. That was kind of rockish.
You know what I'm saying? But all of that. Rest in peace, Jamie. I love all y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely make sure you guys go stream my music. Stream all my project. I got a new one coming out soon that I'm going to be working on very soon. Make sure you guys stream that Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast theme song. You know what I'm saying? This on all digital streaming platforms. All right. So with that being said, it's your boy Jaquez, Holy Hill, Jared All-Star, and Dark Kent. With that being said, we will be back Thursday for the final show because I'm ending the show. Like I said, I was going to end the show. I ended the show. See, I ended the show tonight.
Somebody boo this man. Y'all can boo this man. Go ahead.
You can't boo me. I ended the show. See, I'm ending the show just like that. All right. I love you guys. See you guys Thursday.
Whoa.
Bye.
And every Thursday 7:30ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back. It's the Wolfpack.